Hey guys, Chris from Flow Brackets. Now today, we're working on a Mercedes EQC. These ones come and have this big ugly box. So let's redesign this to something a bit smaller and I'll show you how to fit it. So our redesigned miniature plinth will take over this box completely. So the first thing you're going to do is take the plate and the box off. There's a couple of screws behind it. That drops out so you can replace it with our miniature plinth, followed by a bracket, which I'll explain in a bit later. Now that we have the factory box off, it's time to install our plinth. Installation is simple. So grab one of your 3 plugs and put it in the center hole. That way, you can put the screw through the middle to give you a temporary mounting so you can mark out the drill points. So all you're going to do is grab one of the bungs, push it in, line up your plinth and put the screw in temporarily so you know where the screw holes go. Now that the part's in place, I can use a little Sharpie and just mark out the drill points on the car and then drill it out with a small drill bit, which is, I'm using a 2.5, a 3mm will also work. Once you've marked out the drill points, take the part off and then use a drill bit to drill out the holes, which I've already done. Put everything back on and then fasten the last 2 holes with the screws provided. In the kit, you have 2 spare bungs and that's to cover up the holes left over from the old box. Just plug it in and put it in the screw. Now you will find 2 spare plug-up screws, and what these are for, sometimes when the dealership mounts the plates, it does create 2 more holes spare, which this car doesn't have. But if you do have spare holes, this is what this is for, just to plug up anything else that's left behind. Now that we have the plinth fitted, it's time to choose a bracket to match the number plate style. So what that means is, because our mounting solution is our 2 parts, you need 2 things. 1, a plinth to suit the car to get rid of the box. And number 2, you need a bracket to suit your number plate so you can mount your plates on. So for example, if you're going to run, say, heritage plates, grab a heritage bracket, bolt that on so your plates can be fitted. In this case, we'll be fitting Deluxe Slimline from Victoria. Got a bracket to suit. All you got to do is attach this to there and the plates can go on. So on the plinth, there are 2 pairs of mounting holes. You can line that up with any of the slots so you get that height adjustment. So what I'm going to do is maybe try and get the top of the plate to line up with the top of the edge here. I'll take out those 2 bolts and push it through the bracket and tighten it down. Now we're ready to install the plates. In the box is get the screws to suit the acrylic plate, which is what this is. I'm going to go a step further. I'm going to give the customer our security screws. That means you need the correct size key and also the right shape to get the screws on and off. And that's how you get rid of the big ugly mounting box you get from Mercedes and clean it up with a nice floating look using our number plate mounting system. Now just remember you need 2 parts. 1 is a plinth to suit the car, which replaces this, and then a bracket to suit the plate to complete the installation. I hope you found this video useful and thanks for watching.